Alright, okay, so we're here with Shoot the Duke at WMD Studios. Just finished the live podcast. How's it going, guys?
It's going well.
Thank you. Yeah, excellent. So, do you want to tell us a bit about the name and how you started, how you came together as a duo? And
I was just learning guitar at the time. I just bought one and I was trying to teach myself some bits, and I knew Neil played, and just asked him to help me out. And it kind of formed accidentally, really.
Yeah, he literally crashed my 21st birthday.
Yeah,
that's how we met.
Had a birthday party, and I just showed up completely pissed and tried to be his friend, but
it didn't work for ages. Still doesn't work now. We're not friends.
No,
we hate each other.
Don't be like that. Yeah, just started playing, and it just grew from there, really. And Shoot the Duke was a name that was made up in my room after sitting hours on end trying to find a name.
Yeah.
We were actually called Negotiating with Pandas at first, and it just didn't seem like the best name to go with. So,
it lasted about a day, didn't it?
Show up to gig, we're negotiating with pandas, and everyone just all went, yay!
Nice. So, what kind of year has it been? What kind of year has 2014 been for Shoot the Duke?
It was our first year, really.
First
year together.
It was busy.
Yeah.
We ended up releasing this. Shameless plug.
There it is.
And we got invited out on tour with some of our friends in hometown show as well. So did 3 dates with those guys and the Paper Trains, which was really, really cool. It's a good way to end your first year together, really.
Yeah, for our first year, we've done well, I think.
Yeah.
And looking forward to 2015, which should be hopefully a big year for us.
Excellent. And so you won the Changing Tracks Battle of the Bands.
Yes.
As well, which was
That was good fun. That was.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
Yeah.
It was a close call, though.
It was.
It
Yeah.
was such a close call. That's machete, like.
Yeah.
It's good fun.
It went on a bit late that night, actually, didn't it? It was way past midnight, I think.
Yeah.
By the time we finished.
Yeah, it's good.
It was.
It's good.
It's good to be part of, really, because although it's competition, I didn't really feel there was like a lot of competition between everyone. I thought everyone was kind of there to enjoy it, which was cool. It was good.
Yeah, it was weird because we're not really into that. I sort of signed us up for that not by accident. I just sort of didn't think much of it. I just sort of found it online. Yeah, right, I do it, and I never actually expected it to happen. It just sort of did.
Yeah.
And, just went through it.
Fantastic. So, how do you write your songs? Do you have like a due process, or is it just a case of whatever comes organically?
It's sort of that. Well, I like to think that I sit down and really really think about it, but I don't. It just sort of comes when it comes to me. We just sort of sit and usually I'll come up with some sort of lyric, bass 4-chorder thing, and say, Neil, help me, and we'll start working on that.
From there.
Yeah.
So there's no real process really. It's just sort of sat there with a book.
You wrote one of your songs, didn't you, by following your girlfriend around the house with a guitar?
Yes, yeah, I did. A little rhythm in with our first one EP with you. Again, I have a shameless plug. I wrote that just by. I was a bit drunk and I was just following my girlfriend around the house playing this same 3-chord pattern over and over again. She'd be making tea and I'd still be playing it, and it didn't really annoy her. So I ended up writing a song with it about her as well.
Oh. She loved it. Nicely done. So tell us a bit about the EP then. Where can you buy it?
It's not online. We haven't done that yet. But if you message us on Facebook or tweet us, we can deliver it to you, mail it to you.
Come see our shows and we'll give it to you. Usually
much.
I'm pretty drunk. I like giving them away for free. Not really interested in making money on them.
No.
So it's just how we're happy handing them out, to be honest. The name of it was actually from a couple of friends of ours from a band called Hometown Show, and they did this big thing. They basically took loads of pictures of UFOs and photoshopped them together and sent them to the news.
Oh, yeah.
And the news ports actually thought there was a UFO in Pompey. And it went on Reddit, it went all over the place. BuzzFeed, it went everywhere. And the main witness was called Johnny Blackwell. And as a joke, I said, we'll name our first EP after it, called it the Blackwell Incident.
Oh, nice.
And that's where it comes from. It was actually all promoting a sci-fi event he was putting on.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a couple of months ago.
That's where it came from. And there's on the front cover is a hidden little alien spaceship. I designed to put in.
October.
Yeah.
We did 3 tracks in one day at 4 studios, and then we did the last track on there was something we would put together
when we first joined, like September 2013.
Yeah, I don't think we were even called Shoot the Duke back then.
No, it's
just sessioning essentially for him.
Yeah.
Tomo and Neil acoustic duo.
Yeah, that's our original name. Yeah, that name had to go pretty quickly, didn't it?
But it became negotiating with badgers, no pandas, and then Shoot the Duke.
Shoot the Duke.
Which actually is an anagram for, well, is actually STD, believe it or not, which we found out recently.
Oh, yeah.
Once we recorded.
Once we recorded and found out, so, yeah.
We're stuck with it now.
STD.
We're stuck with it.
Brilliant, short straw.
Yeah. So what gigs have you got coming up in the later on in the year? Any ones you want to shout about?
13th of February, we're at the Guildhall in Portsmouth,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
For a friend of
So we're
mine.
down there.
Fantastic. On the actual main stage?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty certain that is the one, yeah.
Yeah.
So, on acoustic.
Yeah, it's cool.
So that could be quite mad. And we've got a big one coming up for us on the 13th of March up in Camden for some charity event. So that should be good fun.
Yeah.
Excellent. So in terms of online presence and how people can find out about you and stuff, you got your Facebook page, which is Facebook/Shoot the Duke.
Yep.
Have you got a website or anything?
Shoottheduke.co.uk. Got Reverb Nation as well. We've only just started that up, so it's pretty basic at the minute. I'm trying to work on building it up.
SoundCloud. Holy P's up on SoundCloud if you listen to it, actually.
And YouTube, if you want to illegally download it, crack on.
Yeah.
I should really say actually. But I don't really mind. Probably don't, sorry.
We've also got Twitter, Shoot the Duke UK with an @ in front of it.
Yeah. Cool.
So that's.
Alright, so I've got some random facts. Do you have a random fact for us? Or some sort of embarrassing gig story, or
too many.
Your record of breaking strings is 3 in 1 gig.
3 strings in 1 gig, yeah.
That's a pretty good gig.
It was awful. It was a 2-hour set in Salisbury, and I was just having a terrible time for some reason. Every time I touched my guitar, string would fly that way. And I restrung it during my break, and it did it again. So I used Neil's guitar, I restrung it, and it did it again. And it was just,
Found a solution yet for the...
I have. Use thicker strings. I've decided. Get a bigger gauge. Because I tend to just beat my guitar up instead of playing a nice... Like, Neil really makes love to his guitar, but I seem to just absolutely rape mine for some reason. What else we got? We used to... when we first started, we used to go to like open mic nights just around, and one of the first ones we did... I think we only had 1 song, I think.
We had 1 song, but we played 3. And,
2 of them would be made up. And one time I got a little bit too drunk. We have a 2-pint rule now on gigs, but at the time, that's just why the 2-pint rule existed. I had like 4. And I was playing and I was just making some stuff up. I think I jumped into the Gold Digger app from Kanye West for some weird reason. And I moved back and there was a drum kit there and I didn't stop myself. I sort of went into it and cymbals started crashing. And everyone was just like looking at me and we stopped playing. It was just silence in this whole room. And
it's just this like drunk duo that know no theory, trying to make songs up on the spot, drunk falling into drum kits.
Negotiating with pandas.
Negotiating with pandas.
I think that was the same night as well.
We're no better. We're literally no better now. We're still 2 guys drunk, no theory, making stuff on the spot.
Pretty much. That's why we love it, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think we might need random facts.
Cool.
I think that's it, really.
Yeah. Anything else you want to share?
Not really.
You like favourite colour?
What's my favourite colour? I actually, it changes with every day. One day I like a bit of orange, one day a bit of yellow.
What's today's colour?
Today's colour, I'm feeling a dark mood today because of the weather, so I'm gonna go with grey.
Grey.
I like when we go to gigs and there's just like no one there. I like pretending to be a really weird musical genius. Like I speak like this down the microphone and just
really pretentious.
I like to drink wine at the table and just make really prolonged eye contact with people, just stare at them. People sit there really uncomfortably with their beer.
Just pick that one guy in the crowd to keep talking to for no reason.
I like not upsetting them. I just play with them.
Yeah,
it's good fun. They usually leave within 10 minutes.
Yeah. On to the next.
Yeah. The lyric, what's it? In the dinosaurs which played, there's a lyric. I say, I want to wrap you up in cellophane and put you on a table. I want to dissect your brain and you seem unstable. And I love picking some poor girl out of the crowd and stare at her. We're friendly, really.
Is that how you feel when you're out
there? Mate, it's way darker than that. I don't think I should really say it on camera, really.
Could be in the extra features.
Yeah.
Demonstration.
Please cut this out.
Okay, so this has been Shoot the Duke at WD Studios. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers.